Hello everybody, welcome to round 3 of the Welsh Open. We're playing against Volcajo's Norse. Got a Mighty Blow Yeti, Mighty Blow Tackle on the Berserkers, a Guard, a Block on the Ulfs, Lodge Runner, Tackle Lino, DP Lino, 2 Rerolls, 1 Apo, 12 players in total. We've got our Rats. Volcajo's 1-1-0 so far, so are we. It's, 6 rounds Swiss style. Tackle Mighty Blow on a Vermin, which, tackle not too useful here, but the Mighty Blow could hopefully do a bit of work. Strip, Vessel, and a Blodge Step. Man, 13 players, which I quite like. 3 Rerolls and an Apo. So I feel like it's, quite a, a safe-ish team. It's quite a, I like the 13 men, I like the Apo, I like the 3 Rerolls. Welsh Championship, is it called? Oh, it was called the Open when you went to the tabletop. Ah, okay. Have to change that. Yeah, sorry, Hancock. Yeah, cheers, Zoo. It should be a good game. I need to get rid of. It's got to be defense, hasn't it? It's got to be defense. I guess. Okay, beat Spartacus Wood Elves last time out, which is, obviously pretty happy with. I feel like we had a really good matchup against him. I feel like our team was, pretty bad news for his Wood Elf team. Whereas I feel like this is, a trickier one for us. So we're off the pitch, I think. Get an extra line out to stick on. I mean, it's pretty unlikely that we'll be, picking the ball up anyway. Even more unlikely that we'll be picking it up on a thrower. I guess there's an argument for keeping a load of the gut runners off. Because this half pretty rapidly turns into run away, doesn't it? Maybe we focus on the one-turner rather than not actually stopping his offense. He doesn't have sure hands though, does he? Doesn't have sure hands. Well, you know what? There's an angle. Let's work with that. I want him win on the outside. Grapefruit juice of choice. Welsh Championship. What is what's grapefruit got to do with it? Cavalier has Norse dice. Ah, yes, of course. Volcajo second round win against Dimmy, right? So I guess he drew his first round and then won the second round against Dimmy. But yeah, he doesn't need Norse dice, does he? I mean, he's got a lot of Mighty Blow, and we've got a bunch of AV7 people. But obviously, if something happens, there could be something on the board for us. Or if the removals don't happen, we can put up a decent defense and look for something on the ball when he gets stretched and has to, go for the score. The most likely situation is that we abandon the defense a couple of turns in, try and preserve the players, keep blitzing people with, Mighty Blow, and look for the one-turner. Obviously, how the LOS goes is a big sort of signifier of what we do. It's a pretty nice start. 2 stuns is very nice. Peter. Crossbow defense. Yeah, just didn't want to really hang the gut runners out. I don't think he would have come around, but, you know, just in case. So it doesn't go with the Yeti. Maybe a bit of a miss trick. It would have been nice to put the Mighty Blow to work. Could do 3 into 3 on a line rack, couldn't he? Maybe leaving the line rats on their own isn't great because he has like a free frenzy hit, doesn't he, without any care in the world. But like I said, I didn't want to risk him throwing around the outside. But I don't think he's likely to do that though, with only 2 heroes. If he gets the quick snap, then he can, but it would still just be with a line man. Like doing it with a berserker would, you know, frenzy. Well, not necessarily frenzy trap himself, but it would really put the berserker in trouble. So the big problem we're going to have is protecting the players, right? We've got like 2 bad players available. The rest are pretty valuable. So I might be trying to dodge out a line rat. Like, I kind of hate it, but... I feel like I need an extra player to protect. We're dodging out this one. Maybe there was a chain on here to get this one free, but it's been a bit messy. I would have probably left some gut runners available to hit anyway. Maybe we just stick the sidestepper out. Because if one's going to get blocked, we'd sort of rather it with this one. It is like one of the more viable ones, but it's also more difficult for him to knock down. And it can go where we want it to. Like, the body does some work, doesn't it, at least? It is a bit tricky for him to get the gut runner now. He does get extra hits on the vermin. You know, he gets as many hits as he wants on the vermin, but at least it's not a gut runner or the killer. Oh yeah, into the Yeti is pretty nice. He did get a riot, didn't he? So that's definitely in our favour. Fewer turns for rats to die, and, you know, more chance of us being able to, you know, potentially threaten the defense. You know, threaten actually stopping him scoring. Still unlikely, I think, but, you know, more likely than it was, particularly with how the LOS went as well. The big one. Oh man, pretty damn fantastic so far. Berserker potentially available. See what he does to protect him. I guess a lino around here does the trick, doesn't it? Probably gonna have to dodge out. Oh yeah. Would like to dodge out 2 line rats ideally. We've only got the 1 line rat left available, which is a bit bad. Are we considering re-rolling the dodgers at this stage? Like, it's obviously early, but, you know, the half could just descending to taking Mighty Blow hits and running away anyway, so... Easy landing dice. Might just go for the foul. Is it double 4s? Not double 4s. It was fine, really, isn't it? So maybe we do stick in a reroll to a dodge, just to try and avoid the nice players getting hit. It's either that or you run away, but always if you just run away, then he can catch us up fairly easily anyway. And there's just no threat on him whatsoever then, is there? Like, if we maintain a bit of a defense, you know, he has to stretch himself a little bit maybe at some point and allow us to, you know, maybe get a chance on the ball with a stripper. Put all the rats for safety. Oh, that's pretty nice. The one would be fantastic, but not completely necessary. Fine. We keep going. Like we've kind of done the job now, right? Yeah, he's doing a lot of work on the floor, isn't he? Definitely good enough. Get the stripper as central as possible. Well, we'll see about that. I'm not sure. If you're playing a NAF-style tourney where you couldn't stack more than one skill, do you go one tackle, mighty blow on your stone vermin, or bow tackle? I don't have like a ton of experience like in NAF stuff. I don't have a ton of experience with. I got a fair amount of experience with Skaven, I guess, but yeah, not a load of experience with NAF stuff. I really wasn't sure about this build. When I made it, I thought it was a bit rubbish, but in retrospect, I kind of like it. You know, it's very narrow rather than wide, isn't it? I could have had 8 skills, eight, you know, individual skills. Instead, I've just got 6 stacked, so less skills. But I do like the stacking, I guess. It depends, I guess, on the meta a bit. You know, am I expecting to see lots of elves? I don't think I go 2 tackle though. No, I don't think I go 2 tackle. It depends what the skill rules are, but I think it's very unlikely that I go 1 tackle on each storm vermin. I think it's very unlikely that I ever go more than 1 tackle, unless we're talking like a lot of skills available. I'd rather have more skills on the gut runners, I think. So if it wasn't stacking allowed, it would definitely either be tackle on 1 vermin, mighty blow on the other vermin, or just tackle on 1 vermin. So yeah, there would be a tackle vermin, I guess. But MNG's a bit shit, isn't it? There would be a tackle vermin, but then I'd have to decide whether or not I did the mighty blow vermin. I think would be the way to go. I should have left that on really. Not even a GFI required. For some reason I didn't even notice that. should have dodged the last guy out, shouldn't I? And the MNG is annoying. Oh, down a gut runner now is bad times. It's for a local tourney. Okay, it's 5 single, 1 double, no stacking. Your first build has 1 tackle, 1 mighty blow. Lots of humans and elves. Yeah, I think you've probably got to have the tackle. I mean, mighty blow's nice too. Yeah, what do your gut runners look like? I don't know. Rats feel not so great for NAF style. Like, this felt like a better rule set than usual for the rats, and it still doesn't seem like amazing. This is in danger of getting pretty messy, isn't it? Not ideal. We're probably very quickly reaching the run away and give up the drive stage of proceedings. I just don't think there's any point in making the block here. I think we just give him the sidestepper. If he's blitzing him with tackle, then fine, at least it's not mighty blow. And if he's blitzing with mighty blow, then at least there's not an incredible chance of knocking him down. Yeah, one strip ball. The thing is, just strip ball on a gut runner seems so shit. like wrestle strip seems okay. At least he got wrestle then, but just strip seems a bit weak. But yeah, it does do things, doesn't it? But then in these kind of tournaments, most people have sure hands anyway, which isn't, you know, an outright argument against strip, but it just makes it, you know, brings it down some more pegs, and because it's on its own without stacking, it's even more pegs down. So yeah, I don't know. There are probably better people to ask Hotek. I don't know how I'd make a team like that. I guess maybe it's like all in focused on the one turning. So maybe you can have a sidestep guy, a sure hands guy. But then you probably have the thrower, don't you? A sidestep guy. So maybe you do go mighty blow and tackle. Yeah, maybe you don't put that much on the gut runners. A sidestep guy, a blodge guy, a rod guy, a mighty blow man, a tackle man. Lock on the thrower for the elves. Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot to think about in this one at the moment. I mean, it's pretty... Like, the rats are always weird, aren't they? Because it's 3, 4... I guess it has to be, sorry. Oh, maybe it should be in there. Get on the ball. Because, like, the defenses often just devolve into nothing much, really. It's an unfortunate stun, isn't it? Kind of protects his pillar. Because the defenses can just be sort of non-events, can't they? I mean, at this stage, we just do what we can to survive the drive, I think. Alright. Down to 11, I'll take that. We've got 2 on bench, haven't we? So we've still got the 11, excepting the KOs. So what is there in terms of ball stuff here? 3+, 2+. Well, I guess 3+ here first. And then this guy is down, which is that. Do we go for this? No, I don't think so. Especially not with a gut rudder on the floor. Probably should just run away, but I'm hoping he, you know, hangs something out. I'm hoping he gives us a chance on the ball at some point. I mean, there was something here, wasn't there? But with a gut runner on the floor, I don't want to go for it. I mean, probably next turn there'll be more gut runs on the floor, but maybe not. Hope he goes to the colour. Yeah, hope he goes to the colour. Where is his... He does have to think about going down the pitch, I guess. He turns left. Probably re-roll them both down here. Ah, maybe I should have got in there in case we got the POW. Don't know. Yeah, can't resist the ball sack. Why are they called 4? Ah, because there were four gut runners, Dimmy. An exceptional amount of gut runners for that team. When I first went into Blitz Pit, I took a 3 gut runner that team, which was a little bit odd. And then was it last Blitz Pit? I think last Blitz Pit, Mike the Machine took a 2 gutter runner that team. So this time I've after those very normal amount of gut runners, I've decided to take a crazy build with 4 gut runners. Imagine that, 4 gut runners on our team. Madness. But there we go. That's why they call 4. Yeah, 4 is normal. I mean, yeah, it's a joke, Dimmy. It's a joke. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not normal for NAF. I don't really know what the NAF stuff does, but I'd imagine it's pretty standard for like NAF level stuff. Obviously in CCL, 4 gut runners is standard. But what's he going to leave us? Is it going to be anything? Yeah. Well, that's what you're there for, David. That's why you're on the podcast. I can know things and you can be funny. Intentionally or otherwise. That's our fast. We know this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is not. Not the safest boy I've ever seen. Yeah, it's a bit better. Although it potentially allows for nicer scatters. Do we bother going for it? Maybe we do. Problem is, it's like the chance of retrieval is still horrible, isn't it? Chance of retrieval is still absolutely horrible. Probably we just get more rats murdered. Nothing better, is there? Probably we just get more rats murdered, but there you go. 1, 2. Do we even do the 3+ dodge, I wonder? It's a lot of GFIs, isn't it? It's a lot of like 2+s and stuff. And there's the uppull as well, so maybe we should put the corner. Obviously if we fail the first one, we cut the corner. Maybe stand him up first as well. It's only 1 GFI. 2 GFIs. Am I counting this wrong? Oh, he's already on 2. Oh, yeah. Shit. I think we got to try and make, use of dodge, really. Because we've got, we want to try and have the reroll available, don't we, for the sack. Who needs strip? Okay. Fine, be like that. You just stand people up now? That seems horrible, doesn't it? Maybe sticking a goal here. Oh, or not. Yeah, poor man's dump off. I mean, there were more rats I could have stood up, weren't there? I don't know if there were any facing the Ulf or not, but there were more rats I could have stood up. But I wanted to minimise, you know, the amount of rats that die in the case that it fails, and also the amount of rats I have available to do things if it succeeds. You're saying I'm a joke? Yeah. No, not at all. Comic relief. I guess that was foul the stripper. I mean, it's a little bit tricky for me, isn't it, with the tackle and mighty blow being here as well. And where does the ball go? Well, I guess he's strength 4, so he can stand next to the tackle and mighty blow if he really wants to, can't he? Nice. Wow, it's as a class 2, Mr. D. Mr. Mina. Yep. It's pretty good though, isn't it? Like, if there's anybody you're gonna foul, it's a stripper. Like, I don't foul too often, but when there's a strip ball player on the ground, I'll stick that boot in. I guess he can make it fairly safe here, can't he? People here and here. Makes our lives very difficult. Not impossible. Strength 4 is quite difficult to get the ball off. We'd have to do some dodges with a stripper. You know, still difficult to realise, but I think that's the only option. Ah, very itchy back for some reason. Does anybody else like notice like that there are millions of spiders around at the moment? Like, every time I go in our kitchen, there's like a new spider hanging out. Also, my bathroom. There was a spider on my towel a few days ago. That was unwelcome. Problem is, this is the one words. Word. 3D uphill, isn't it? Just a 4+ in. Not bad at all, is it? Really want to save this guy for, you know, recovery or whatever, but probably got to stick him in now. Hope we can roll some more dice with a blodge step man, or we just go for the 3 reds. It is 3 reds is still not that bad, is it? Like, the overall play, we're probably better just looking for 3 red dice. I mean, there's already 2 pluses in there. Maybe it's just the 3D uphill. Or maybe we see if we pop dodge and try to keep going. No dodge used. 3+3+, nah, 3 less. Ooh, good question. Have to try and scap it off. Pretty good. Running out of time slightly. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, is it? Problem is there's no way to sort of, there's nowhere to get the ball, is there? What do we do with it after we picked it up? Lob it over here. I mean, I guess we're going for it. We have to go for it. We're definitely doing all of this. We're not doing any of this first. No point in stand up here. We're definitely going to here. I think we're definitely attempting to pick up. Yeah, for sure. And then we can decide. I was hoping that if we fail the GFI or fail the pickup, we'd get, you know, ball scattering off. Bit of a shame. Not really sure why you chose the push and not the wrestle. Because you don't want the chance of the ball scattering off. You should have wrestled. Yeah, exactly, Hotech, exactly. Even if you fall off, it might scatter. Yeah, 5+30, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we had the chance to scatter off the initial push, didn't we? Which we probably shouldn't have had. Yeah, bit of a shame. But, yeah, we had a couple of half chances, didn't we? But neither of them were very good. And this is the thing, when you go for stuff, you usually just end up with people dying. Which is why I tend not to go for stuff a lot of the time. And, like, the sack almost works against us in a way, doesn't it? We've got the one-turn chance, so... you know, if you sack them, you don't get to one turn, right? Which is kind of a stupid thing to say, but... It's like the wizard for rats, right? I almost don't like the idea of using the... You know, going defense first with the rats and using the wizard on that defense. You know, I guess it's better just to wait out the defense, do the one turn, and then you've got the option of scoring early, second half, and using the wizard then on the short drive for your opponent. You know, if you've got players left, I suppose. So how are we doing? 9 mats left. Shame the might blow's not done anything, but not a lot of hits we've had, is there? Yeah, I don't have a wizard this game, Dimmy. I know that, but oh god, what's this? Is it some kind of? Is it a spider? Is this a spider zoom? Oh yeah, hang on. Oh, you should see the spiders I'm finding. You can post it. I'm not going to click on it. Is it like a big horrible one? I'm clicking on it. Holy shit! It's a goddamn tarantula. It's literally a tarantula. Oh my god. Funnily enough, I'm not actually as scared of tarantulas as spiders. I'm not scared of very small spiders or very large spiders. It's the medium, well, of tarantulas. It's the medium ones that is more worrying. That's a big lad, isn't it? So fuzzy and cute. Yeah, they are kind of cute, aren't they? Well, alright, maybe not cute. Staggeringly bad defense. Yeah, yeah, you don't say. Not like this. Still got 9. I mean, the worst thing about this is that it allows, you know, we don't even need pushers, right? Just powers required. Let's see how we're doing it. Sticking over here. Just be careful not to run out of players, I guess. And then, it's a bit of a pain that the Yeti's here. That's sort of nice-ish place for him to be. If this is a strength 3 guy, it's, you know, Pretty easy, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I think I like this one. So he goes up there, and then if we have knocked him down, then we just have to punch the Yeti on the 1D, I guess. I guess. Disturbing presence is a thing as well, isn't it? So maybe looking at a 4+ handoff at some point. And of course there's the dodger. So it's still odds off, isn't it? Still odds off. Shed skin. What, a shed spider skin? Ugh. Not very nice. Quick snap. Quick snap's nice. So can we blitz through the back line? Can we chain both the rats and this guy? How far do you need to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And have a gutter runner there as well? I don't know. I don't know about this. I guess we'd leave him there to try and catch. He could take a follow-up hit. Maybe we don't bother trying to chain both. I should probably have stepped him away. To fill. I guess we could just go in with a gutter runner, go for the 1D. That's tricky though, isn't it? 4, 5, 6. Alright. Bloody Yeti is quite annoying, isn't it? Maybe we just don't try to get too clever. Get the Yeti out of the way with the blitz. Yes. Yeah, it's still a... Oh, wait, no, through the tackle man. Through the tackle man could be a thing, couldn't it? It's just 3+ then, isn't it? Through the tackle man. I didn't realise the ends were open. Does mean that we still have to do a 3+ handoff, but it's better than doing the 4+ dodgers, I guess. This guy doesn't even have to GFI. Just one 3+ versus a 4+, 3+, 2+ through the dodge. Or we turn the catch from a 3+ into a 2+. I think we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I think we do the blitz. I think we do the blitz. Oh, 3+, 2+. It is 3+, 2+, isn't it? Because of the Unless we power him. Two plus left. Left even. Hey Kovacs, good evening. Nice to see you. They are good spiders. Oh, it's munching on a big cat bully. Yeah, they they do eat all like the bugs and stuff, don't they? They do eat all the like insects and things. So they are like I know spiders are nice. I don't hurt them. I catch them and put them in the garage. So spiders are pretty territorial, right? So I think what I've done is I've turned the garage into like a spider thunderdome. It's basically survival of the fittest. You know, only the biggest, strongest fighters, spiders, you know, make it out of the garage alive. So it's probably a bad idea. I'm probably like evolving some kind of super spiders in the in my house, inadvertently. We needed the movement core packs. The both down wasn't good enough because we needed to we needed every square of movement, so we had to re-roll it. It was just a straight up 3+. No choice for the both down. Yeah, it was a cheeky pow. Saved us the 2+. But obviously the push was, you know, almost good. Yeah, yeah. It was an interesting one, wasn't it? With all the stuff that happened. We have to slow down a couple of rats, which is a shame. It was an interesting one. With a quick snap and with a tight LOS. There's always so many options with the tight LOS. It's funny. It's a nice one to like prepare for because there are so many options and it's nice to look at what's available. But also it's unlikely that you see that kind of defense, right? So it's not very often that you have the opportunity to do the one turn against that kind of thing. So how all in do we go on the Daka is the question. Have we still got the block man still out? That's a shame. I really want to punch some Norse, don't I? Don't I? I feel like I do. But I also want to get out of dodge. He still has the Apo, doesn't he? So KOs don't do anything. I should have probably not bothered fighting the LOS. Should probably not bother fighting the LOS. I guess we're kind of committed now. He's gonna just... should have stuck to the plan, shouldn't I? Should have stuck to the goddamn plan again. Yeah. Let's stick to the plan. I mean, we've kind of screwed it already by leaving the rats up, but rats up the pitch isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, as if they end up on the floor, that's pretty good. If they get removed, obviously it's pretty bad. But if they're on the floor, it could be worse because then they can stand up and do things later on, can't they? Can we protect this guy for turn? He's probably in trouble anyway. But we could protect him for a turn, then try and dodge him out at the expense of leaving an extra line right up there. Yeah, spiders are bows. I mean, I'm terrified of them, but you know, I recognise that they're you know, generally friendly critters. They eat scorpions. Oh man. Alright. Spiders is bad enough. Don't want any scorpions, please. Yeah, rather than flies, yeah. They're technically wearing armor, yeah. Technically. More armor than snotlings, at least. The Noblars. Be interesting to see how he approaches the defense here. This guy's scary. And so are these two guys. These are the three scariest players on the pitch. The blodger and the tacklers. Norse are decently fast, aren't they? And we're down a gut runner. Both tacklers and a blodger on that side of the pitch. Do we start heading forwards now? It's very early, isn't it? But it feels like there's a bit of a chance to get forwards here. Wow. This feels like it's going to be a rough offense. Maybe I should have gone for a quick score. I hate that. We did have the high kick, didn't we? Maybe at that point I should have said, okay, maybe I could just, you know, score into here. But I do hate that. Flee for your lives. What the hell do we do here? Maybe he shouldn't have done that against the Yeti, but he gets a hit anyway, doesn't he? Alright, that's good. Yeah. Friends is annoying as well, isn't it? Lots of hits. If we leave the ball hanging out. So obviously next turn we gotta go. GFI's is nice. He's only got 2 reals, hasn't he? He's making a bunch of GFIs. Reroll might go. Gonna foul him. I guess there was nowhere else that he was gonna stand. So his team's split up a bit. He's still got these two on the same side of the pitch. Where's he going? He's still over this side as well. I mean, okay, they can get back this way pretty quickly, but at least it gives us a turn where we're not under too much of a threat from them. So this turn, we go over here. Especially with this. This is amazing. It gets him kind of out of the way, doesn't it? Like he's really committed now, the Berserker. So he can just go past. And he is doing the foul. Acres of open space. Do what the Yeti does, I guess. If the Yeti moves, it'll be annoying. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do that. And we may end up being a bit early. Score turn 13 is a bit rubbish, isn't it? And we kind of need this gutter and a dodge. Is unideal. I guess not. Maybe we can get away without it. If he wants to surf the throw, he's more than welcome to. Ah, Calcium Cas. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Great to have you on board. Are you in the Welsh, Calcium? If so, how's it going? So you see, maybe he's blitzing. Yeah, he can blitz, can't he? I thought about just standing him up to tie the guy up, but I think taking the 3+ to free him up isn't bad either. Do we even re-roll it? Gets us a bit more cover at the front of the cage, which is nice. Oh, just a second. Thank you. Thank you, Marzum and Phantom. Yeah, and Ali, yeah, thank you very much. I was chatting to Calcium quite happily. Hello, Mongloom, by the way. GG from earlier. Did you already pop in, or was that no? That was Bright, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was the Norse Ogres game, wasn't it? Yeah, GG Mongloom. And yeah, nice record, Calcium. Playing around 350 minutes. Good luck with that. What's this? Where did the Ogres go? Yes. So this is the Welsh Open, the scheduled game. That's very nice. Let's go for the reroll. It's K-Fool, not K-Fool. It's the NAF event thingy. Sorry, I've completely lost it now. Don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I was saying, but you didn't hear. It's tea time. Ah, hey, Fleeky Flack. Good evening. Not bad, thanks. Got the one-turner. He had his drive, nothing particularly eventful happened. Then we made the one-turner. That's kind of nice. That's the apple, I guess. We made the one-turner, so it's 1-1. Down to 9 at the start of the drive. In a bit of a tricky spot. Did the Dakar, of course. Bit of a half Dakar really. And now we're progressing up the pitch. Although yeah, got some dice roll here, haven't we? For sure. Probably nothing better than a 3+, which is pretty scary. Nah, I really wish I got the line right out. Really wish I got the line right out. Don't have a whole lot on, do we? Guard in a great position. It's like a million people, isn't it? I mean, I want to go this way, right? I want to go sideways. The line out feels pretty good. I really want to go sideways. For 3+3+ with the line map. Sounds horrific, doesn't it? But at least it keeps, you know, if it fails, it keeps the ball carrier, you know, with the ball. And we kind of would want to free him up eventually anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the big one. Gotta watch out for the man over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a whole lot of time left. Oh, we can get the... Maybe we do go up here with the ball, get the gut runner out front. And round the back isn't easy for him, is it? How easy is round the back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Double dodge. I think I'll take it. Got sidestep as well. Chance of retrieval limited. Is this guy even just standing up? The Yeti has to activate. It does allow the Yeti to get in though, doesn't it? Right. No, he's not just standing up. Are we re-rolling the dodge? I guess not. It's horrible, but I guess not. Can't really use the, you know, penultimate re-roll. Oh, yeah, very rowdy. Very rowdy. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah, he made a really good job of that turn. Solid player. There's some things he does very well, some things he does not so well. He's learned everything he knows from CCL, I think, and it's kind of, and it shows. Like I say, there's some things that he's very good at, some things not so good. Like the one-turn defense, you know, at the end of the first half was horrendous. Not to make too fine a point of it. And part of the reason I did this whole like dropping deep thing and going forward was because I thought it might be the kind of thing he's, you know, not too familiar with. I mean, you know, he's obviously made a very good job of defending it anyway, but there were probably like, you know, some holes there. But anyway, I've done enough talking. My tea, go eat my tea. So I'll be back with you. Hey, big lad. Not ringing yet. There's still time. But yeah, go eat my tea. So I'll mute myself to. Wait, no, that's not the right one. Wait, I need to. No, that doesn't work because I've turned my bot off. I'll just. Bare minimum spread out Phantom, and he could have done something like, you know, made like a double row of players behind the LOS, something like that. Yeah. would have been the way to go. And also the back line, like, fully, you know, a full line, because he left gaps at the end, didn't he? Which allowed us to blitz through in the end. So a proper actual back line without gaps in. Yeah, exactly, sick, yeah. Good evening, Billy. Rick asked this, but forgotten. What's the record? 1-1-0. Draw in the first round against Chorfs. Win the second round against Wood Elves. So 1-1-0. Yeah, exactly, Phantom. The thing is, like, he put the tackle guys at the end, so that, I guess, you know, he thought I didn't want to dodge through tackle. But the thing is, I don't know which was better, to be honest, doing the 3+ through tackle or the 4+ through the double people. But the point is that I could do either, right? The way he set it up, I could do either. And it gave me the option to blitz through the end square. So there was just no point at all in putting the tackle people there. He should have just made it, you know, a full line all the way across. Starting from here, and then here, etc. Yeah, it was still on. Pretty exciting. I mean, this is looking a little bit rough, isn't it? Maybe draw at best here. 2 draws is probably not on, but wouldn't be the end of the world. And, you know, still a chance of a win. Cheers, Rick. See what I can do. So, do we try and get the gut runner out and cover things up, or do we give him the 2D on the ball with the lino? I think we give him the 2D on the ball with the lino. No. Not a great chance of it working. Good chance of him using the reroll. Takes up the tackle man's actions already. You know, guarantees that we at least do this rather than potentially failing the dodge out, potentially using a reroll, potentially 1-9ing. So I think we keep this as it is, and if he wants the 2D, he can have it. He could get 3. That's a lot of GFIs though. You have a good runner available. Oh, Ali and Dimmy set for round 4. Nice. I was tempted to leave the line right down so that he can try and escape this turn to, you know, screen or something, but because I'm leaving this on, I kind of wanted to tie up his players as much as possible. I was going for the tackle. Okay, that's more sensible. Why didn't I think of that? It is double GF5. No arm break is pretty spectacular. At least he sticks the... Oh, he's not going for the ball. Okay, fair. Hello. Yeah, all rerolls gone is nice. Question is still, how are we going to score? Oh, well, that helps. Would be looking at some kind of pass play last turn. Still set up pretty decently, isn't it? Can't get two scoring threats. It looks bad, doesn't it? I'm thinking keeping the ball down here, getting these two good runners forwards, but it's difficult to get this guy forwards. But this isn't really happening. I'm not going for the double 4+. I think we keep him back. Look for the play to get forwards next turn. Where's his tackle? Here and here. Oh yeah, bring the ball over here. That mistake actually. That might have been a mistake. Possibly a mistake. I guess it's fine. I wanted to, bring one of these back to take this hit as well. I guess we just leave him where he is. If he wants to dodge out, I think we're fine with that. Okay, chance of winning is now tiny. Good. Well, try and get the draw then. Yeah, get rowdy. Sadly not rowdy enough. Yeah, I mean this kind of approach sort of, that's the problem with it though. If you do, roll someone, you're in a lot of trouble. But I'm honestly not really sure how else to approach things. Like in a drive where we're starting off 2 players down, and we're playing a team that's stronger than us, has more guard than us, has more removal potential than we do. It feels like the only 2-way forwards are either go backwards or you go forwards. Either we go for the 2-turn or we just sit back and roll some dice later on. Hey Bushwag, not bad. A loss as dwarves in our first game, which was bad, but I don't know. I don't really care about the dwarves too much. The draws ogres, which was actually now I think about it, was terrible. Really should have won that game. Made a complete mess of it, so that was a shame. And now, probably a draw here. It's unlikely that he wins, but still possible. Oh, wow, choked on me. Choked on my food. I should focus on my tea. 2-1-0. 2-1. No, 1-2-0. I don't know how the points work in the Welsh. Is it 3-1-0 like 3 for a win, 1 for a draw, or is it 2 for a win, 1 for a draw? If it's 3-1-0, I think 1-2-0, as in 1 draw, 1 win, 2 draws is probably. Is it 3 Ali? Ah, shit. No, that's bad then, isn't it? Yeah, it probably puts us out of contention for winning. But we can still try and finish as high as we can, can't we? We've got a decent chance of avoiding the loss, especially with this. We need somebody over here, really. That's a fast. I guess this man can tie up some guys here, but no. Hello. Yeah, Ali, yeah. I agree. I think it has to be the sideline, doesn't it? It's shit, but I really want to try. I want to pull his Yeti, but I guess I should go for the runner. Got no rerolls. It's a 6+ dodge into power. I'm going to go for his Yeti. Oh, diced. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Phantom. Uphill the Yeti. Better not follow that. He could chain us. Maybe, don't know. He could have potentially chained away a cage corner if he'd followed. He could have definitely chained away a cage corner. So, still unbeaten. Is nice, but yeah, probably out of contention for winning it. Yeah. Oh, the second one's on 2D. Oh, he gets 3D with the Yeti, I guess, which is why he wants to go with the Yeti. But he should go with the frenzy guy, right? Definitely go with the frenzy guy. I guess he's got dodge. Yeah, he's got dodge. Boo. Yeah, 5+ with a frenzy guy, I think is the way to go. Right. GG, Volcano.